Tonight on the Mana Cave, Oath of the Gatewatch Intro Pack Challenge. Travis's Vicious Cycle deck versus Ed's Twisted Reality deck. Counting damage before combat is for suckers. And winners, but mostly suckers. Welcome to the Mana Cave.
Hey folks, Ed here.
And Travis.
And we are doing what I would like to call the Intro Pack Challenge. I wanted to do something with Oath of the Gatewatch flavor. I didn't want to have to construct a deck or think.
Lazy. Straight up lazy.
And we needed a stopgap between the Peasant Magic and the next Booster Boxpocalypse. Booster Boxpocalypse.
Booster Boxpocalypse.
See? There we go. It's not so easy.
I mostly got it.
So that will be the sequel where we're going to do a booster box of Gate of Oathwatch. Oath of the Gatewatch.
If you haven't seen the third episode of the Peasant Magic, you need to see it because I am just miserable. The second half of that game. Just miserable. Grouchy. Yeah.
There is a part at the very end, which I think actually gets cut just before, where you look at your deck in disgust after the game. You're just like, I wish we'd been able to go a little bit longer because it was such a great reaction.
It was a good deck. It was
a very good deck.
Usually, sometimes when we play these games, we don't get a chance to play the deck before we play, and that was the case. And had I done it, I would have definitely cut back on the mana. This time around, though, Ed came over to my place on Tuesday of this week to play these lovely decks, and he beat me 1, 2, 3, 5 times. 5 times the man beat me with this deck, so it's retribution tonight.
Yeah, because my guess was that the second cameras are rolling, I'm going to lose huge. So we'll see. We'll see whether that's the case or not. We don't have any dice.
I do. I always come
Do you have
prepared.
dice? Okay,
I have
so
my lucky green dice.
If you roll, then I can roll one of your dice.
But then we won't get the cool cross-rolling happening.
Oh wait, dice are coming.
The tiny ones.
Oh man, really? Tiny dice? Come on now. You had 2? 4. I get to go first. Thank you, Steve.
Oh, spin down dice, however, I do need one of those.
Oh, these are both Oath of the Gatewatch spin down counters. I'm fancy like that.
Yeah, I'm playing like the green, so it makes sense that I would get the green one.
Green is my favorite color, so I get the green.
That makes sense too.
And then mine. So there's your die as well too.
It's good. There's no opportunity for counting any cards in here.
So I get to go first, and you already mentioned that we predetermined our opening hands, right?
We did, and I am mulliganing down to 6. You gotta go first. So
I get to go first?
You do.
Excellent. I'm going to play Evolving Wilds. I'm going to tap and sack that and grab a land.
See, what you should say is I'll just pass the turn to you to save time, but
we're going to shuffle, and through the magic of editing, it's going to be like, I've already shuffled. Pass the turn to you.
I get to scry.
You get to scry, yes.
Bottom. Although I may regret that. Oh, come on.
It's okay. If you want to do it second from the bottom, it's cheating, but fine.
Alright, so I too will play Evolving Wilds Tap Sack. I'm going to...
Should we say through the magic of editing? Because last time I said it, I don't think we're going to be able to edit through that one. So
Swamp.
That was quick.
Yeah. And then I cheaply shuffle.
I wish I had a funny little story ready. I don't think I do.
No, you got nothing.
I got nothing.
You want to go into detail about how you beat me like I stole something last time?
I think that's covered ground. I think everyone gets the fact that...
Clearly it's not as bitter as I am, because that ground is... That's a shallow grave. That's what that ground is.
Oh. Sign of respect right there.
If I didn't, I would do pass the turn to you.
Okay, I'm going to play a Wastes. I don't know if I mentioned before that I played an island. I think I did. I'm going to tap both and bring out Mist Intruder, which is a 1/2 Eldrazi drone with flying and devoid, and it also has ingest. And I will pass the turn to you.
Okay. Untap. Draw. And play a straight up forest.
Straight up
forest. I'll tap both of those to bring out my stalking drone. He too has devoid. And I can pay 1 colorless, and he gets +1/+2 until the end of the turn. I activate this ability only once each turn, which is fair, I guess. Balance is what they want to say for a common. And I also pass the turn to you with my 2/2 Eldrazi drone.
It does not have reach, though. Is that correct?
Quiet you. You know it doesn't have reach.
You know what I think I forgot to do last time? I think I forgot to draw a card. But
hang on, did you bring your violin?
That will come back to haunt me. Just you watch, it'll come back to haunt me.
So bitter.
I am going to play an island. I'm going to tap all 3 and cast Ruination Guide, which is a 3/2 Eldrazi drone with Devoid and Ingest. Other colorless creatures you control get +1/+0. So now this is a 2/2 flyer with Ingest, and I'm going to swing in with the Mist Intruder.
I hate Ingest. It never bugged me before because we haven't played it much, but so I dropped to 18, and I'm pretty sure this goes in Swamp.
Swamp. Did you need that land? You don't have to tell me.
No, I do not need that land.
I pass the turn to you, sir.
Okay, he's a 3/2 Devoid Ingest.
Yes, but not with flying.
Other guys get +1.
Yeah.
Okay. Tap. Draw. Oh, that's nothing. I'm going
Is
to
that a
play...
good chuckle or a bad chuckle?
Yeah, it's great.
Uh-oh, he's got a colorless. He's got the waste.
So he is going to attack.
Okay. I will not block.
Okay,
so
I'm going to
you
spend
do what you got to do.
1 waste to give him +1/+2, which makes him be 3/4.
Okay. And then do move to damage phase?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're the one with the blue.
So I will be taking 2, and I'm down to 18.
You will be taking 3.
I will be taking 3. That is correct. So it's 17. Okay.
Okay. Second part of my main phasey. Tapping 2 to cast Rot Shambler. 1 green, 1 of any color. He is a Rot Shambler. He's a fungus creature. Whenever another creature I control dies, I get to put a +1/+1 counter on Rot Shambler. And I forgot about the counter thing too. I in theory may need counters.
Oh, don't worry. I've got you.
You got that big
covered somewhere.
Yeah.
Here, I think.
I can see it.
Okay.
And I'll pass the turn.
Excellent, excellent. On top, I am going to draw a card this turn. I think I've given you enough of a head start. Playing a waste, and these are the half the shame lands that they put in with intro packs, not the full art ones, which I think they did for a very good reason. I'm guessing they did it so that the intro packs wouldn't cost like $40. So, like the fat packs get jacked up in price.
$70 fat packs.
But that's enough complaining for me. I'm not a complainer. I'm going to swing in with both of these guys.
Okay. At this point, I'm going to take 4.
5.
5.
Because remember,
the
+1
is 13. That's right.
And then exile the top 2 cards of your library.
Can I turn my dice? Can I turn my dice? It takes me a long time to find this 13. There you are. I need the pen and paper. Alright. Drum roll. First card is... Oh, Blister Pod. That's nice. I like Blister Pods. 2 and 1. And Fertile Thicket. I hate Fertile Thicket. Fertile Thicket is one of the cards that does not work with ingest, because basically you put the card on top of your library, and then they're like...
We found that out in testing.
You sure did. Yeah.
Okay, it's still my turn. I'm going to tap an island and a waste and bring out Blinding Drone, which is a 1/3 Eldrazi drone with Devoid, and if I pay 1 colorless and tap, I can tap target creature. And I'm going to then tap an island and a waste and bring out Blinding Drone, which I will not read again. So there we go. My army is there, and I pass the turn to you.
Alright. Untap, untap, untap. Draw. That's card. Definitely card. Forced. I'm going to attack. For 2.
For 2. Okay, I will not block.
Okay. I'm not.
Okay,
I'm
I'm just taking 2 then?
Just the 2.
So I'm down to 15.
Mm-hmm. So the second part of my main phase, I am going to tap 4 mana, 2 of green and 2 of any color, to cast the Seed Guardian. He has reach. He's a 3/4, and when Seed Guardian dies, I get to put an XX green elemental creature token onto the battlefield, where X is the number of creature cards in my graveyard, which elementally is none. But he does have reach. He's a 3/4 reach. That counts.
It does indeed.
No one has died, so nothing happened with him. And I will pass turn to you, except that you can easily tap him.
Okay. So I'm
So
going
bitter
to
with this deck.
untap. Draw. And I'm going to swing in. None of them have reach. Is that right? No, wait, that does have reach. You just said that has reach.
I went into a spiel about it, actually. I think I
So then
totally...
I'm going to play Waste and pass the turn to you.
I feel like you're now toying with me. Untap. Draw. I too will play Waste.
And just let me know before we go to combat.
Yeah. I'm contemplating combat.
You're contemplating combat?
I'm contemplating combat.
I'm going to tap one Waste and tap my Blinding Drone and tap the, what's it called again? Seed Guardian.
Seed Guardian.
And I'm going to tap another Waste and tap another Blinding Drone, and I'm going to tap Pinky McGee. What's his name?
He is Stalking Drone.
Stalking Drone.
Yeah, I'm going to play... I'm not going to attack.
Okay.
If I'm going to lose him, I'm going to lose him on a chump. Of course, I can't with chump flyers. Anywho, I'm going to play the most useless card they put in this one. But I'm going to play it at instant speed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so just hold on, everybody. Hold on to your butts. For 3 mana, 1 green and 2 colors, I'm going to do Natural Connection. I'm going to search my library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield tapped, and then I'm going to shuffle my library.
Oh, you get
for 3 mana.
But you get to put it in the battlefield tab. You don't have to put it in the top of your library. It doesn't get ingested all
It's
to hell.
tapped. It's 3 mana for a tap. It's not like gain life or, do something else. I don't know, just flex your pecs. No, it's just put on the battlefield tapped. I don't even know where care what I get.
Well, I mean, that's useful if you do it at someone's end phase, right?
It didn't matter. Did it really
I'm
matter?
trying to look at the bright side. The silver
And I
lining.
put a swamp, so now I got my double black at least. But it's tapped, so I have my... Never mind, just never mind.
I'm going to take a sip of my drink, so I will tap that.
So that was my end phase, which I could have waited to your end phase if it really would have made any difference for a 3 mana, 1 land. Swing! Yeah, there we go. There's 4 tapped mana. Woo! And I pass turn to you.
Pass the turn to me.
My tapped guys. At least I did damage to you, so no matter what, when it all goes down, at least I would have done damage to you.
Card. Tap those. Wastes. Come on, wastes.
The only waste on this board is this deck.
I am going to swing in with Mist Intruder and Ruination Guide.
I have a tapped blocker for that kind of use. So I'm taking another 5.
If you take it from both of them, and you don't want to block at all, it will be 5.
With what am I blocking? You tap my reach.
This one doesn't have flying.
It doesn't?
No.
Oh, then by all means.
Yes.
I thought they both had flying.
No, just this one, just that one.
I can't keep track of your crazy hydraulics. No, then I will just take the 2.
Okay. And
Hang on, I gotta find the 11. There you are. You weren't so difficult. My fungus goes to the graveyard. And he does have the ingest.
yes, he does. He has the ingest.
Swamp. Ooh.
Boom.
Bam. That's a mighty exile pal. Well, this changes things. I didn't know he didn't have flying. I assume any blue creature has flying.
And I am going to pass the turn to you.
I just want the record to show I'm actually trying not to be bitter, but it's just not working. Why couldn't you?
Because for the people watching, this is the only game we had, but for you, this is the 6th game in of...
Well, anyone who's seen one of these decks knows just how...
It's still anyone's game.
No, it isn't.
There's been bigger comebacks.
I attack. Let me declare my attack phase.
Oh, okay. All right, you want to move to attack. Well, first, I will tap 1 waste. Tap. Tap 1 waste. Tap. It's like... This is blue, right? So this is all what blue's all about. It's all about control.
And this was someone's good idea, apparently. 1 green, 2 greens, 4 of any color. To pop up my Brood Monitor. Does not have reach. However, when he enters the battlefield, I put 3 1/1 Colourless Eldrazi Scion tokens onto the battlefield. They have sacrificed this to add 1 mana pool. Now,
3? Holy
again, for
cow.
those in the peanut gallery, when Brood Monitor enters the battlefield, you may. I have no choice in the matter. It's nothing personal. 3 1/1 Colourless Eldrazi Scion creature tokens on the battlefield. They have sacrifice, add 1. It's 3. Like, he's not a terrible card. I'm definitely not saying that.
No, he's a bit costly, but when you can get him out, that's great.
Oh, but when you have awesome 3 mana costing ramps that just...
See, this is already turning around for you.
Yeah, I feel so turned around. And I will pass turn to you.
Pass the turn to me.
And drink a beer. I apologize for sounding bitter. It's a deck I didn't make, and if I could have tinkered a little bit, and I also don't normally play black-green, which is funny because lately I've been trying to... I've been saying to myself, you gotta try new things, Play some black-green. Play mono-white. I don't know. Try new things. Tap a Scion if you want. Who knows?
I will attack you with my Mist Intruder.
I will declare no flying blockers. Drop to the 10, which is conveniently located right next to the 11.
2, remember, because
it is. But I already dropped it to 10. Well, 9's close nearby, too. So, ready for the drama?
I'm ready for the drama. Here we go.
Are you forgetting them, or am I just beating you to
No,
the
no, because I want to say something, but usually if I say it too quick, that would have been good. Because that could block my flyers.
Yeah, Caster Spider. He blocks for days. He gets +2. 2/3 for 3 mana, gets +2 in blocking flyers. He eats them up.
Okay, so now we can move on to the second main phase. I'm going to tap 4 and bring out Gravity Negator. It is a 2/3 flyer with the Void, and whenever Gravity Negator attacks, I may pay 1 colorless. If I do, another target creature gains flying until the end of turn. And he gets pumped up to a 3/3 because of this fellow right here. I got 1 untapped waste, and I will pass the turn to you.
Now, having edited videos and played with you guys for long enough, I know exactly what 1 untapped waste usually means. It means a bluff. So many times, I have 1, 2 untapped lands, but I'm going to pass the turn to you. And more often than not, from my own perspective as well, it's all just utter BS.
But you know I've got a use for it, though, this time.
I do know that, yes. Play land.
Excellent.
I would like to declare my combat phase.
Okay. I'm going to tap 1 waste and tap 1 blinding drone, and I'm going to tap your Seed Guardian.
Okay. And then just because I don't care. If there was a better way to do this, I do not know, so I'm just going full on.
Full on?
Why not?
You could have a pump spell for all I know.
I could also need a blocker with only 9 life and you have a full board, but...
So I would be looking at, unless that one gets pumped, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 unpumped.
Let me know before.
Okay. I'm going to block 1 Scion. And that's it.
I'm going to spend 1 waste to pump him only the 1 time I'm allowed to.
Mm-hmm.
+1, +2. So 3, 6, 7, 8.
7, 8. Okay. So I go down to 7. I'm on the ropes.
Just. On my end step...
you lose a Scion as well, too.
I do.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I'll need you in a second. I really won't. I have a board presence. They're all tapped and essentially useless, but I will tap a color, 1 of any color, and a black to bring up my Carrier Throw. He's a 2/1 creature that whenever he dies, I can put a 1/1 Eldrazi Scion. I'm going to pass turn to you while I at least defend parts of this deck.
Okay.
There are parts of this deck that are meant to work with creatures dying, graveyard, counters, sacrificing, and I don't know where they went wrong. Because I've seen how it might work, and having not played a lot of green-black, I don't know exactly how to fix it. But having lost a lot and being very bitter, I know it needs fixing.
Okay. May I go into attack?
You may go into attack.
Thank you very much. I'm going to attack with all 3 of these guys here. Now,
Sucker,
attacking.
you could have tapped him.
That he's attacking, I'm going to tap 1 waste and give him fly.
Do the math, my friend. That's
So
that's
it will
not
be
9.
it will be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I feel like you're toying with me.
No, I just sadly did not do the math first. So I kind of made a bit of a mistake there. But it is what it is. And oh yes, and there's 1, 2, 3 ingest.
Sometimes ingest works to my favor.
Oh no, sorry, only 2 ingest. There's just 2 ingest.
Sometimes it works to my favor. Given that I have no cards in hand, this should make for at least a bit of drama. Ingest 1 is Fertile Thicket. Oh, schnucks. Just 2 ingests?
Yeah, just 2.
Loom Larva, which is actually, it is a creature with Fertile Thicket. That's the one where you put the land card on top. So
Yeah.
that's 2 Fertile Thickets.
It was amazing how unbalanced these 2 decks as a matchup were because of that. Because of the whole, like, tutoring on top of the deck. And then...
Well, you end up blocking. You end up land blocking the ingest with a, I don't need a forest, bam. Ingest away. Fertile Thicket. No, you can't because Fertile Thicket's not basic.
And I pass the turn to you.
Okay. At least I have a lot untapped. Well, I'm curious to see if you have a counterspell. I'm going to cast an instant. 1 black. 2 black.
Okay.
To cast Grasp of Darkness. Target creature gets -4/-4 until the end of the turn.
Okay.
So I'm going to target Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo, Joe.
Okay, in response to that, I'm going to tap 1 Colourless, and I will tap that guy there. So, that, then he goes to the graveyard.
Okay. We move to combat. I attack with everything.
With everything.
That I can. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay, so 1, 2. You know what? I think you've won this game. I think you've won this game, Travis.
Set up your block. Okay. In response to that, I'm going to tap 1 to give my Stalker Drone +1/+2. So he's now 3. That's 5, 6, 7.
And that is game. All because I did not do the math first on my attack. And I could have killed you.
Yeah.
Not that I'm taking away from you.
No, you totally just
as
did.
your victory.
Poop.
Because that was
Pooped on the victory there.
yeah, there we go. But see, it's exactly as I predicted.
Well, here's to me.
Here's to you.
What
sir.
do I win? The whole bloody booster box. Do I at least win 1 Eldrazi? I don't need one.
Yes, you know what?
But I want to take it.
As a token of victory, you can take that as a trophy from me.
Was that meant to be a joke as a token of victory? Yeah, I suppose
We'll say it was.
Cheers.
Well, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And tune in next week when we start the second booster Boxpocalypse with Oath of the Gatewatch cards.
See you then. You threw that game.
I didn't.
You can't tell me because
I
you
didn't.
could have tapped.
I
You've been
didn't.
tapping the whole
10
time.
seconds to spare.
I was too focused on the fact that they could tap down your creatures, and I didn't do the math. And then when you said you were down to 1, I was like,
You know what? In all
through the
fairness,
game.
we need to go through the game to see if my math was right.
See, the only way I would have been able to still survive that, I thought, okay, I still have them both as blockers. I don't need them anymore for tapping. I was like,
I did
I'll be
top
fine.
deck a kill card at least, but you were still able to tap 1. But
Oh,
you
no,
promised.
I didn't throw. I
As a
swear to
friend of
God,
mine, you didn't throw
I
that game.
swear to God, I didn't throw that game. I just the math. This is how I lose games in like Hearthstone all the time, and in Magic when I'm playing Magic online. It's because I do silly things like that, and
I will take your word.
I snatch defeat from the mouth of victory. So people are going to think I threw that game.
People would think you threw that game. Sorry, dude. I was almost going to say something, but like, no, just wait till camera's done because you don't know, and make your accusations after.
Were the cameras still running for that?
Those two were. This one was not.
in my round.
Oh, excellent. Then we can actually add in the whole I did not throw the game thing. Because I think that's important to stress. Is I did not throw the game. It's like it was 100% pure, unadulterated, uncut incompetence.
I wouldn't even say it.
Hey folks, Ed here from the Mana Cave, and I just wanted to thank you very much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this episode. If you have any questions, comments, or advice, please leave that in the comments section below. You can also like the video, or better yet, subscribe to the channel by clicking the annotation above. In the meantime, take care everyone, thanks again for watching, and may your mulligans be few and far between.